Tony Hawk is in the Epstein files.
God.
This is one of those ones where, again, like, the DOJ is putting all these documents in there, and some of them seem a little more, I don't know. Some of them are like emails from Epstein to someone else on some shady shit, right?
I mean, he was probably trying to get everybody, right? So there's people that are mentioned in these files that aren't, that, I mean, I'm not saying I don't know about Tony Hawk, hopefully not, but I'm just saying there are people that are mentioned that aren't, you know, abusers. They're just like people he tried to get in. You know, this dude wanted everybody, every famous person, everyone with power.
Well, and I mean, bro, like, we kind of say this with Mick West already too, right? Like, especially for me, my age group and shit, the Tony Hawk games are a whole ass cultural phenomenon, almost low key like the Beatles. Like, so many people started skateboarding because of that and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's an influence on the youth, right? Influencing the youth. So I'm just saying, but here we go. I'm just gonna read the document. I hope it's not true. This is dated October 24 or 22nd, 2024. Special Agent Redacted. I am a Threat Intake Examiner, TIE, at the FBI National Threat Operations Center, NTOC unit, where we receive information from the public regarding criminal activity and threats to national security. The following information is being forwarded for your situational awareness and any action deemed appropriate. On October 22nd, 2024 at 7:54 a.m. Eastern Time, redacted, date of birth redacted, telephone number redacted, account address redacted, called the FBI National Threat Operations Center, NTOC, to report allegations of being a victim of human trafficking involving Jeffrey Epstein. Redacted provided the following information. So again, I didn't even see anything here if it was like they found it's credible or not, but I kind of find it interesting they included this in here. We're just going to read it. Hopefully it's not true. Redacted is reporting that she is being human trafficking. It started when she was 5 years old, when she was taken from an apartment she was living in and cut in the throat. At 7 years old, she was moved to Fresno, California, and was taken again where she was 12 to 13 years old. During that time, Redacted reported she was a virgin when she was taken and was brought to Paris to do it in the most romantic place in the world, and was raped by 3 men. The men were a part of an organization that would take naked photos of young girls and use blank or redacted photo where she flew to Ireland for politicians and notable men. They would have sex with the young woman, and she was taken from Ireland and brought to Jeffrey Epstein Island when she was 13 years old. Reported that she was there when Prince Edward was there and when Tony Hawk got married on the island. So that's kind of like, fortunately, at least in this one, it's not like Tony Hawk was doing anything, right? That's probably interesting. We could probably like try and find that, although it's kind of late.
Tony,
maybe you could try Googling that. Yeah, you try Googling his wedding.
I'm already on it. Like, Tony.
All right, I'm gonna keep reading it then. Redacted said the only way to get off the island was to take naked photos or pose. That is why there are so many photos laying around the house. That's kind of an interesting dynamic, which kind of makes sense, right? Like if you're trafficking people, like, okay, I'll let you leave the island, but you got to take a photo with me where you look happy, so that way it's not, you know what I mean? That's like a clever way to entrap people.
Well, so Tony Hawk was married in January 12, 2006 on the island of Tavarua in Fiji, not on Jeffrey Epstein's private island. An internal FBI email among files released in late 2025, early 26, contained claims from women alleging she was trafficked to Epstein's Island and saw various famous people there, including a mention of Tony Hawk around the time of his wedding. So reports and online discussions indicate that the mention of the island and trafficking allegations was confused with the location of Hawk's wedding, which was in Fiji. Some rumors mistakenly linked Tony Hawk to Mark Epstein, Jeffrey's brother, regarding wedding photos, but the official wedding photographs from Fiji show the celebration was a public event with attendees like Bam Margera and performances by the band Rancid. So
okay, that's good to hear.
So yeah, he's clear.
And he's only been married one time?
Yeah.
So this is again, it is kind of a random inclusion, is it not?
Yeah.
Very weird. And so it's like, FBI, DOJ, what are we doing? Like, why are we flooding the info space with kind of bullshit then, if that's the case? Or is it real? Or why didn't they flood this with a link that said, because, you know, I'm sure you've seen on some of the other ones, they have an assessment of like, oh, an incident seemed credible. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I do want to remind everyone that yesterday, 600 people were arrested in California for trafficking children. 600 people.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Was there a big old sting operation?
Yep. 600 people, multiple, and that's not, were arrested. Several hundred were saved, mostly 13 to 15-year-old girls.
I'm asking how many times has Tony Hawk been married? Damn, well, that's good to hear.
Nice.
But yeah, really random. I just finished reading the document. Redacted said in one of the group photos that she is the girl in the white tank top, white purse, and is holding a water bottle. Reports that she has photos that she can prove that she was on the island and will provide if necessary. So that she has reported to multiple FBI officers before and they would get information and kick her out. Redacted is currently in Germany and seeking
Dude,
asylum.
bro's been married 4 times, dog.
Oh, he has been married 4 times.
Well, that's 3 other weddings I don't know about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did they elope to
I'm gonna ask
Epstein
Rachel.
Island, right? And then they had a public wedding. I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah, Tony Hawk has been married 4 times since ChatGPT. Cindy Dunbar, 1990 to 1993. Aaron Lee, 1996 to 2004. Lots Merriam, 2006 to 2011. And Kathy Goodman, married in 2015. Does it say the year that this would have been? No.
Good God, Tony.
Where I'm going to ask ChatGPT where was each wedding.
4 times? Jesus.
The Birdman, bro. Tony Hawk wedding locations.
Epstein Island, Epstein Island, Epstein Island.
Oh shit. Okay, here we go. Wait, can I show this? Okay. So according to ChatGPT, here's what is publicly known about where each of Tony Hawk's weddings took place. Not every ceremony location has been widely documented, so a couple remain private. 1990, Cindy Dunbar, 1990, Ojai, California, reported location. Aaron Lee, 1996, private ceremony, location not widely published. Uh-oh. Does that put it back on the table?
She was still around them, but it wouldn't put it on the table for that lady's claim because she's claiming 2006, right?
Oh, she claimed it was the 2006. Okay, so Lots Miriam, 2006, Fiji destination wedding, widely reported, 2015, Kathy Goodman, Ireland. Okay. Does she say it's the 2006 one though on this, or is it possible she could be talking about the 1996 one?
I'm not sure. I thought she did. That could have been.
I don't see anything that indicates.
I know that's the one that everyone confuses apparently for Epstein Island, but that I don't know, man. This is kind of sus. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah, kind of sus. Hopefully it's not true. Technically, Tony Hawk is in the Epstein files. You would think, again, why would they include it? If it was totally BS, would they even have taken a report? Like, if it was some OpenEye shit, like if OpenEye called and was like, Tony Hawk.
As the corn people.
Would they have taken a report, you think?
I mean, they would probably have to take any report, but would it be this intricate? Like, would it be this filled out? Was it taken in any way seriously, right?
Yeah. Well, UFO Shane, that's the end of the show. Thank you, man. Great show. Glad to hear you added so much. I'm gonna be streaming all the time now. So if there's ever a topic where I feel like you'll like really thrive, I'll hit you up. And if you're free and available, that'd be cool.
We need to talk about the labyrinth, man. We need to talk about the void and the pyramid. We need to talk about ancient civilizations.
I want to talk about the Templars, the
Templars, yeah.
Thank you guys all for being here. We're gonna close it out. Fun late night stream. Probably gonna clip a little bit of this stuff and then go to bed. All right, Shane.
Peace. Thanks for joining, guys.
Cool. Woo.